Everybody, Ignite here, and why don't we get into doing the new ant that just came out, the bright Ponerine. Let's get into it. Alright guys, Ignite here, and like I said in the little intro, we'll get right into it with the new ant that we have going on. Before that, usual shenanigans. This video is sponsored by AppCoins. We're using my code IGNITA, getting anywhere from 5 to 65% off all in-game purchases. Great way to pick this up if you want, and save altogether in any of your in-game purchases. So again, that's IGNITA. Full description of how to do so will be down in the description down below, as well as a link to the Discord and various other gizmos that you can check out and see if you're interested in that. Alrighty, so we'll get into it, make it short and sweet. First, I'll go through the skills like usual. It's a support guardian. It's going to be focused mostly in healing and thorough boost. We'll go over the skills that matter. And that's during the battle, every time that all of our squads deal damage 6 times in total, all of our squads are healed at a healing rate of 100%. Every time all of our squads receive damage 6 times in total, 345%, plus special level times 1, so 395%. Damage is dealt to one random enemy squad, triggers up to 3 times per round. Okay, y'all know how I feel on the healing side of things. The healing is, unless they have fundamentally changed healing, I do not see this particular skill, well, at least that first part of the skill, as any good. The second part of the skill, though, however, can be triggered up to 3 times. So you have what? Over 1,000 damage in one round that you can do. 1,000% damage in one round. That part is pretty massive. It wouldn't be good for PvE, obviously, as you have to be able to actually take damage. So that's one thing to absolutely consider as far as that. All right, and then we got the second skill, which has an 80% chance to attack one random enemy squad 3 times, dealing 110% damage, especially at times 1. So you got 160%, or yeah, 160% damage each time. Each attack has a 65% chance to target one additional enemy squad. So it's a high percent attack with a pretty standard baseline attack that you'd see from most ants nowadays. So that's fairly decent. Okay, and then you got in the second, fourth, sixth, and eighth round, all of our guardians gain the following buffs. Damage dealt plus 15%, health plus 15%, healing received plus 15%. Additionally, the frontline squad gains 100 extra buff. Okay. The healing received I don't really find as useful at all. Damage dealt is nice, the 15%, especially if you combine this with like the what is it, the Iron Giant or Iron Elephant, whatever. The health, of course, is always a good thing on any squad. So yeah, I mean overall not too bad. So and just to check out the other skills, make sure nothing else has changed on them. We got the same for 1, 3, 4, and 6. So nothing to change there, so that's all right. All right, so my general thoughts about it. Let's get into that. So I'll be entirely honest with you. When I very first kind of glanced at this, when I just saw the major healing, I instantly was like, oh, God, it's not going to be all that useful. But now that I actually have taken the time to actually deep dive into the actual stats, it's actually not that bad. Especially that very first skill, I think is extremely powerful. And then, of course, paired with your 8th skill when it's backed up with 2nd, 4th, 6th, and 8th round. So I'm on the fence with this one because I haven't seen it yet and I haven't been able to really test against it. So my opinion might change after I can actually test. But my initial thought is this could be actually pretty strong. Um, the only downside of it is when taking damage 6 times. So that when you're taking damage 6 times, you got to factor in that you either got to have some kind of counter to be able to mitigate that. The healing's not enough, and 6 hits in a single round. That's quite a bit actually. So there'll be very rare cases that you'll actually see it trigger to that 1000% that they're talking about. You'd be more likely to see it once, possibly twice if somebody gets a crazy skill proc per round. So when you think of it that way, it's not overbearing, it's about normal with the rest of the ants. So as far as buying it, I mean, if you are a Guardian main, it could be a good addition. They actually have some fairly decent recommended lineups this time, so I won't complain too much about that. So yeah, I mean, overall, it's really up to you. I would say that if you're not a Guardian main, it could probably wait, but which I might lose some of my sponsors rewards from saying that, but that's my honest thought on it. But that's entirely up to you. If you're trying to just get something to be better at PvE, I don't think that this is the end for you whatsoever, considering that its major ability to do damage is the fact that it takes damage, and obviously you can't have that in PvE against the groundhog or anything else like that. So yeah, that's really up to you. I hope this is helpful. Agnes out. We'll see you in the next.